Hi, we have with us Dr. Navdeep Singh Bansal, who is from UK. So we got an opportunity to meet them because he's the founder of Sikh group, which is doing very well in the world for the Sikh community. So they are related to our topic, our subjects, and again I am here, Parmeet Singh from Hajur Sahib. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Yeah.
Parmeet Singh, it's good to see you again.
Yeah.
And great to be here in the wonderful city of Dubai to do this podcast with you today. So thank you.
Sure. Thanks for coming because coming from UK to Dubai just with the call invitation, it was great. And I appreciate it that you assist it in a proper manner and you came up with your busy timeline. You had given us a time to discuss more on Sikh group and whatsoever you are doing for the Sikh community, because whatever I am doing, whatever I am assisting is only for the welfare or the growth of Sikh community. So thanks for it. And if you are coming up from there to here just to discuss your opinions and what you have done in the past, this I can't tell you or describe you in words like how much I'm feeling thankful for you.
No. Like I say, I'm thanking you for giving me this opportunity.
No.
For me, it's just catching a flight. So for me, getting a flight is
Yeah.
like someone getting an Uber. I spend most of my time in the sky.
So just I want to discuss more about, as we were discussing before our podcast as well, as you are more into the Sikh group. So what does it mean? Means Sikh group. So what it consists of and from how long it is working and in what other fields that you have done the work, and you are, I think so, 40 plus, correct? 35 plus as I'm seeing you. So just tell us about history about Sikh group as you are the founder, and so just let us know like what it is doing and how much it has impacted to our Sikh community from the past.
Okay, so again, thank you, Bamit, for even suggesting that I'm 35. I'm a little bit older. I won't say how much, but I'll take 35. So thank you for that. So basically, the Sikh group.
Okay.
Many people message me sometimes when they hear the word Sikh group or when they see a flyer or a poster, add us to your group. They think it's a WhatsApp group or some kind of group of association, but it is actually a group of companies. So the Sikh group of companies, we have 8 projects that we run around the world. 4 are current and running, and there's 4 that we have in the pipeline. Now, the 4 that are pretty much known and that are global are the Sikh Directory, which is like Yellow Pages, the Sikh 100, which is referred to as the Forbes list for Sikhs.
Okay.
And then we have the Sikh Awards, which are like the IFAs for the Sikh community, or many people refer to it as the Oscars for the Sikh community. And then we also have the Sikh Match, which is like shadi.com or like Rishtiyan.com for our community around the world.
Great.
So these are the 4 projects that I've been running since 2006.
Okay. So I will just come on one of your entity because I'm from Hajur Sahib, So you are the only person, just I want to know our audience, like you are the only person who has given or your community or your organization has selected Dhandan Sant Baba Kulwant Singh Ji as the first Sikh. Correct.
That's right.
So may I know more about how you select it and what is the process and what research you have done in the past for top 100 or top 50 or top 10, and from where you get the name, as you are from UK and you got the name of Sant Baba Kulwant Singh Ji Jathedar Ji. So from UK to Nanded, what is the connection? Like how you got it? What is your research point? Who are the mediators? And from how like Jathedar Ji is doing such kind of seva and he is first in the world who deserves this award.
So Basically, with the Sikh 100, um, it was a concept that we came up with in 2012.
Okay.
And when we released the first Sikh 100, we had a closed panel of respected Sikh individuals from around the world who all came together to sit down and position. I think the first list we had was of around 300 people. 300 people from all around the world, business leaders, Sant Mahapurush, ministers, business personalities, in every field, every walk of life, we had a list. And their job was to position everybody in order of influence and power. What power does they possess? What is their job? What can they do in this world? So when we released the first 100 in 2012, Manmohan Singh, the Indian Prime Minister, was number one.
Yeah.
Mantek Singh Ahluwalia, who was the Deputy Chief Commissioner, was number two.
Okay.
And CM of Punjab was number three.
Okay.
So this list had gone viral. The minute we released it, it was all over India because we were highlighting the Indian Prime Minister. The list had gone around the whole community in a matter of days. The minute the list had been published, we started getting nominations of other Sikh who we never even heard of, we didn't even know were doing their job or what they do for a living. So again, as with every one of our projects, everything is transparent. Everything is above board. We never take a single rupee from anyone, whoever we highlight or we promote. It's all done on the basis of merit, not credit. So once we had the 2013 list, then Manmohan Singh was no longer Prime Minister.
Okay.
So although he's always featured in the list, he was then brought down a few positions. And then we had to decide on who would be number one. So again, now my mentor, the person who guides me and supports me with regards to content on Sikhi and, to make sure I stay on the right path of regards to what I'm doing, is Bhai Mahinder Singh Ji from the UK,
Okay.
who is the chairman of Guru Nanak Niskam Sevak Jatha.
Okay.
And I know you're familiar with
Yeah,
them
yeah,
and
yeah.
met them many times.
They have near to our place some sort of foundation. They
Asthan.
have constructed a stan as well.
Hanji, yes,
Hajur
that's
Sahib,
right.
Yeah.
So obviously, under their guidance and the rest of the panel, it was decided that Jathadar Sant Baba Kalwan Singh Ji and the seva they do at Huzur Sahib is truly unmatched. Bilkul, we have 5 Jathadars and they're all highly respected and their seva is second to none. But as you know, whoever takes the seva at Huzur Sahib is actually giving their life.
Correct.
They can never have a day off. There's no way they can miss the seva.
Yes.
And I think I can comfortably say that when Babaji was taken ill and they went into hospital around COVID, this was global news.
Yeah.
So it was big news. And I think, if I'm correct, they even waited one day to oversee, to make sure that Baba Ram Singh Ji knew the seva kitna karni hai, sahi tarike te. Then they went to hospital. Once they were comfortable, biha seva ho jugi when they're not there. So this is a very big thing. And I think even now, many people do not realize the any seva kinni vaddi hagi hai. Ek choti cheez nahi.
It is not the simple thing that every day when you are giving 16 hours minimum, if I'm not wrong, 16 or 18 hours for the same kind of work. We can't say the work, seva they are doing. So it's all because of the blessings of Shri Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj. So it's Hajur Sahib Nanded is a special place in the world. So whatever you say, but you gave us a place at number one. that was great. And you whatever you say, what's your community, what's your organization, and how you prepared the list, and on what aspects you selected the get the nominations, because many powerful peoples are there in the Sikh community as well. So but still you approached and you got the perfect one, that is our Sant Baba Kulwant Singh ji. That is good, and I appreciate it that you did all these things on the correct parameters, in regards to the qualities what the person have, in regards you have not researched, or you have not been taken decision on the basis of the monetary benefits. So
100%.
so we respect it, and we accept the truth, like your organization is doing very well in the industry, and I would like to do much more on the side. And you have been to Hajur Sahib for the 25 years celebration function, correct? So
Correct.
so you have given the celebration, you have given the certificate as well to Babaji, as you got 5 or 7 minutes of your time at the end. But that was great. And how was your journey like for 25 years celebration that we had seen with our eyes, like how you have enjoyed it, and have you taken the blessings from all the saints from all over the world? There were near to 50 or 60, if I'm not wrong, saints came to Hajur Sahib at one time at one place. So what was your experience in respects to on this matter?
So I think for this question, we need to go back to mum and dad. The mum and dad, as I think now most of the Sangat and the community globally, after a few recent interviews, now know the story. But mum and dad, yes, were born in Africa, Kenya, East Africa. Dad was born in Uganda, mum was born in Nairobi. Once they got married, there was a Sant Mahapurush called Sant Baba Puran Singh Ji, and they were based in Kericho, which is a town in Kenya, just outside of Kenya.
Okay.
Yeah. And they used to do their darshan and seva around their Sant, and in Kenya. That's who we used to try to do darshan of. So my brother, my sisters, they're all born in Kenya. So in 1969, Dad had to move to the UK because then the president had asked all the Asians to leave Kenya because they were threatened by the fact that we were running all the businesses and we were doing very well. They thought the Indians were going to take over. So he said, right, literally it was overnight. They said, you have to leave. Some people didn't even take their clothes. Apparently, I've now learned many people had to hide their possessions because they couldn't carry them, like gold and jewelry and valuable items. They literally had to bury them underground and leave because they thought they may come back. So mum and dad then went to the UK. Then I think a year or so afterwards, even Sant Baba Puran Singh Ji then moved to the UK with their whole family. So we continued to do their darshan and sangat. In fact, Sant Baba Puran Singh Ji were the one who gave me my name, Navdeep.
Navdeep.
So once we had the akkad, then Mama asked them for the name. After Baba Puran Singh Ji had started Guru Nanak Niskam Sevak Jatha just over 40 years ago, when they passed, they then handed over the Jatha to Bhai Sahib Bhai Narang Singh Ji, who were originally from Singapore, but they're Sevadar for many years. And again, mum and dad, they were always in the kind of surroundings of Santa Mahapurush. Mum often told me a story that I've even done Sant Baba Ishwar Singh Ralewale Babaji's darshan when I was just about 1 year old. There's a Gurdwara in the UK in Coventry where they used to come. And utte main unhone darshan kite hoye hai, and they've even held me, and I've had their kind of blessings and kirpa as well. So now the chairman of Guru Nanak Niskam Sevak Jatha, as I mentioned, is Bhai Sahib Bhai Mahinder Singh Ji. And they've really guided and supported me in this journey. And again, I always say the same thing. I have only reached the position I've reached is because of the blessings of all the Sant and Mahapurush and my mum and my dad and their seva and their blessings combined is why I've reached and I'm doing what I'm doing.
No,
This
no,
is the
no.
reason. You know?
So
So I understand the Sant Mahapurushan di seva kiya and ਜਦੋਂ
correct.
ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਕੋਈ ਆਸ਼ੀਰਵਾਦ ਦੇਣੀ ਆ or
Blessings, yeah.
blessings,
That
I
can
know
take
how
you
much
at
they
the
mean.
top of the world in any sector you are. So
बिल्कुल. If you
easily you
believe.
can make it
Ah,
to the top of anything, any sector, anything.
that's right. So, answering your question, I've been very blessed to be part of the Jatha and where the Jatha have been involved in the Kar Seva of all the Panch Takat from many, many years. We've been able to go and attend various events, occasions, and even partake in the Soni Di Seva. So, ਮੇਰੇ ਤਾਂ ਦਰਸ਼ਨ ਬਾਬਾ ਜੀ ਦੇ ਪਹਿਲੀ ਵਾਰੀ ਹੋਏ ਸੀ when they celebrated 300 ਸਾਲ celebrations in India.
2008 that we had celebrated 300 ਸਾਲ
ਬਿਲਕੁਲ।
ਗੁਰਤਾ ਗੱਦੀ
Yeah.
ਦਿਵਸ। Yeah.
So, because Bhai Sabji was responsible for the seva in Nanded at that time, Soni Di Seva,
Okay.
we actually had to travel, I think, from 2007, 2006, because we had to first build our Astan, then we had to do the groundworks, research, preparation.
Yes.
That was all done by the team. I was just there, just for the ride, obviously,
Yeah.
to attend and experience everything. You mentioned so many sant in one place at one time.
Correct.
In my lifetime, I've only experienced this twice, and both times have been in Nanded. Although we jodo in 2008,
2008, correct.
when they had the Sant Samagam in the Pandal,
Yeah.
I remember this like it was yesterday. It wasn't planned. They had a Sant Samagam. This was on the day of the Barsi, day of the celebration. Sorry.
Okay.
And Prime Minister Manmohan Singh was in attendance,
Okay.
and he was at the Takat for the Adas. At the same time, the Sant Samagam was happening, and he was coming by car, so no issue for him. 5 minutes from the Takat to the Pandal, but there was a bit of traffic, so he got delayed. We basically had a bike that we ran from one place to another. We got to the Pandal. By chance, when we got to the Pandal, we managed to skip the queue. We went in from the back. On stage, Sant and Mahapurush were coming and going. But for 3 or 4 minutes, somebody had counted 108 Sant and Mahapurush were sitting on the stage at the same time.
Great. So
And somebody from the Sangat, ni pata kaun, they stood up and so loud they said, "Bhai, ए मौका ना गवाओ, इन्ने संत महापुरुष बैठे होया इकट्ठे होया पंथली फैदली अरदास करो कोई जना." And again, this must be in the footage, but I don't remember. ਇੱਕ ਸੰਤ or somebody that was on stage, ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਫਿਰ ਖੜ ਕੇ ਨਾ ਉਦੋਂ ਹੀ ਅਰਦਾਸ ਕੀਤੀ ਪੰਥ ਵਾਸਤੇ.
why?
People were crying. It was so emotional. I can't tell you that what was happening in that pandal at that time.
Yeah.
But there was thousands and thousands of
Yes,
people.
yes. I was 15 that time. 1-5, 1-4
Wow.
or 1-5. Yeah.
देखो
So I also witnessed, because I'm from the same place, so I know like what kind of place that we belongs to. It's all the full of sense that we are into the family of them as well. So we know how the blessings will take you at the next level of your life. So whatever best of you comes out after their blessings. So you can understand what I mean to say and what I want to describe on this point.
Bilkul.
So that was great. Yeah.
That was the first interaction I had with Sant Baba Datta Kulwant Singh Ji back in 2007, 2008. That even they had said, Shri Guru Gobind Singh Ji ne aap हाजिर सीगे. They were there during that Adas. Avini hoya.
Correct.
And then the minute that Adas happened, one person left, two person left. Then there wasn't that many sant. Slowly they had dispersed. The second time in my life this has happened was on the 25th of January, 2025. A few weeks ago, huh?
Yeah.
It seems longer because we're now in February. I've already done 3 trips to India, back and forth. But yeah, so this happened again, as you said.
Correct.
I think there were more than 60.
Yeah,
Maybe
more than 60. I'm not. I may not be correct on the numbers, but there were more than 60. I think so. But it was great.
So
like, at this level, at this pace of life, that what we are living right now in the digital mode, and in this priority of the places, things, many things are happening around the world. Still, we got a chance to be part of them. That was a great.
Bilkul. And you know. This also answers your question. Be Jathar Kulwant Singh ji, why are they number one?
Yeah.
Huh? Can anybody else gather so many Sant and Mahapurush? No. Would so many Sant and Mahapurush attend a function for one person?
No.
So that shows you their power, that shows you their influence and the love that all these other Sant and Mahapurush have. If you listen to the speeches and you listen to what was said about Babaji, that answers the question as to why they're number one. Huh? And even me, I can't explain how much like love and support they show me as well.
Correct.
You know, it's
so it's all their love is you can't say in words, crazy. You can't describe as well. So yeah. So coming to one more point on the side, like you discussed me about as Sikh group is also working on the Sikh bank. As I'm from the same field, so I'm more excited to know about what else you are doing in the financial institution or banking sector, at what level the things are going on, and I'm more concerned about the employment in Hajur Saab. Just I want the people to be here, to be out of India to get the things done, because I appreciate the people there. They are much talented in the convincing power in regards to their studies. So I respect them. So I just want to know more things about Sikh group, what they are doing in the banking field, what they will do for the employment, and how it can make us more reliable in the basis of various banking jobs or financial institutions jobs, which can help them, and through this medium we can also help them. Like, there is much better career, because in the past everyone used to say be engineer, be a doctor, but now it's the time for the commerce people. Like I being the commerce background guy, so I know, like I did the studies and the academics in the perfect time and in the perfect model and in the perfect stream. So nowadays the people are more concerned about the banking jobs and all this in this sector. So may I know how we can help and collab with the various countries? Like I am in Dubai, so you are in UK, and most of the people as we belongs to is from India or Hajur Sahib, whatever you say, northern part or the southern part of our community. So how we can align them to one train or one scale? So whatever the banking background students or the banking background graduates or postgraduates will get an opportunity to do well in their life or to well in the stream. So can you just align me in a thing like how the things will work for this?
Sure. So first of all, we have the Sikh directory, where my whole journey began. Huh? So the Sikh directory, as I mentioned, is like Yellow Pages. It has the smallest tabba around the corner to the biggest hotelier, with international branches and offices and whatnot. So with regards to getting people into work, into jobs, be it inside or outside of India, that platform is the best, because that lists people in every industry, every kind of sector. But me personally, if you ask my opinion, I advise the youth, youngsters, yes, go abroad, huh? Come out of India, come out of Punjab, huh? Get some education, get some qualifications, get some experience, but then go back to Punjab, huh?
Correct.
Go back to India. Nahi bhi get jodoh nikal gaya na, that's it, you're out. No, you must leave and go back. Take that experience, take that knowledge, and let's make Punjab even greater than what it is. That's what I believe. India as a whole, huh? Wherever there are Sikh, you mentioned Hazur Sahib, there's some amazing personalities, youngsters that I've met, and they're living in Hazur Sahib, one of the most spiritual places ever.
Yeah.
Huh? Even you're in Dubai,
Yeah.
you should eventually go back to Hazur Sahib with this experience, with this knowledge
Sure, I will.
that you will, and let's make Hazur Sahib even greater than what it is with people like yourself. I'm hoping that one day you will be employing people in Hazur Sahib under yourself. So it's about having the right guidance, being on the path, and following your passion. Huh? Now, like you say, in the past, people were pushed to be doctors and dentists.
Correct.
Now you're seeing so many of Sardars in the sporting world, on social media, in fashion. There's so many other areas where Sikh are being respected and publicized and doing so well. And this is because we have moved away from the normal of being a doctor or a dentist or a solicitor or an accountant. There are so many things that we can do. In the past, people used to think wearing a dastard is, oh, I'm not going to get this job, I'm not going to be able to do that. But that hurdle is no more. Now the respect and izzat you get for wearing a dastard, I don't think anybody else has this.
Sure.
You mentioned I traveled the world, huh?
Yeah, you travel.
Everywhere I go, even here, you must experience the same. जिथे भी जाओ ना, सरदार जी की करिए, सरदार जी कितना तुसी ठीक हो,
Correct.
सरदार जी. Out of all the places I've been, the most love and respect I actually get is in Pakistan. Whenever a Sardar hits the soil of Pakistan, ਉਹ ਤਾਂ ਕਹਿੰਦੇ ਵੀ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਹੱਜ ਤੇ ਆਏ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਇਹ ਤਾਂ ਤੁਹਾਡਾ ਮੈਕਾ ਆ, they just want to serve you. ਹੈਂ ਸਰਦਾਰ ਜੀ ਦੱਸੋ ਆਪਾਂ ਕੀ ਸੇਵਾ
Because
ਕਰੀਏ
that is
ਤੁਹਾਡੇ
the place
ਵਾਸਤੇ ਕੀ ਕਰੀਏ.
where we started, Dhan Dhan Shri Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj.
And they understand this.
Yeah.
And so sometimes it takes you back, but this is something that I was totally surprised. Now I've done many, many trips, so I'm used to it. But when a Sikh wearing a dastard goes for the first time, I'm always hearing the same story.
Okay.
I was shocked at the love and respect that I received. So now, moving on to the Sikh Bank.
Mm-hmm.
The Sikh Bank is a project that we've just started. I've only just announced a few weeks ago. As you're in the financial industry, you will understand to start a bank is not a small thing. Huh?
Correct.
It's a very lengthy process.
Yes.
It's a very costly process. But with the right support and the right people behind me, we are moving forward with this. And initially, we are going to start online. Huh?
Okay.
So we are hoping that when we obtain our license, which is the biggest hurdle, the biggest factor in this whole project mission is to get our license.
Do understand. I do understand.
Oh.
Getting the financial license or banking institutions license is much bigger deal, which is not in a day or in a project plan. You have to give many succession plans, your projected plan, many things apart from this. It happens. I do understand like what documentation needs to get the banking license, and that too for the community, Sikh community that you are searching, like it is great. So may I know, doctor, we have our one of the greatest personality in the banking sector, Banga sir. So have you met them? And because you met many of the personalities like Dr. Manmohan Singh ji, you met. I saw I just researched on your profile as well. So you met many bigger personalities. So whether they are Sikh or non-Sikh. So may I know what is the difference between the bigger personalities when you met with the Sikh guy and the non-Sikh guy? Is there anything which you differs from the nature or how they react and how the people respect, how the audience respect So can you just share me the experience, like how it feels when you are meeting the Sikh leader or the person, or the non-Sikh leader or the person? It's not like I'm just comparing with them. Just I want to know like how it feels to us as an individual.
Oh, good question.
Yeah.
So, Maharaj Kirpa de Naal, I've met many world leaders, I've met many leading business personalities around the world, and whether they're Sikh or not Sikh, sometimes I'm always taken aback. Did this meeting just happen? Did I really just spend this much time with this personality? But then, when you're meeting a Sikh or a Sardar, yes, you have that feeling, but it's much easier because they know the Qawm, they know the community, they know what kind of person you are. So the meeting is always, going very smoothly, and you're not as kind of out of your kind of comfort zone. But when you're meeting someone from a different Qawm or a different faith, this is where we come back to the Dastard. This holds so much weight. It holds so much power behind it. Some people don't realize sometimes. So when you're walking into a room and you're meeting a prime minister or a president or a business leader from another faith, they automatically have a certain amount of respect for you because you're wearing the pug. So the hard work is already done. Now, I don't think there's very few people on this planet who would not know who a Sikh is. There are. I've been to certain areas in the Middle East where they're looking at you, they stop and they ask, and then they ask for a picture, or where are you from, and what is this, and why are you wearing that? In fact, I recently, the last few years, I've been going to Riyadh quite a bit in Saudi Arabia. And my first visit, I was in the mall, and I had a few people stop me, and they were saying, where are you? You're from Iran, you're from Tehran, and what is this you're wearing? I'm like, I'm Sikh, I'm Punjabi, I'm Indian. They could not understand. Then I'm like, the laborer, you have laborers, builders. They're like, oh, okay, Indian. So that's how they associate us in Saudi at that time. But now, we're now going 2 years back. Now there's many, I think, about 5 or 6 high-profile Sikh business people who are based in Saudi, who wear a dastard. So our image is growing out there as well. But when I meet any world leader or any business personality, it's just they're the same. We're all the same. We're just human beings in different positions and different jobs. And I think once you get over the initial kind of hurdle of, okay, I'm with a prime minister or I'm with a president, then it's a normal conversation depending on the reason for the meeting. Now, I work with a lot of leaders with regards to multiculturalism and interfaith. Many countries around the world seek investment opportunities from Indians, not just Sikhs, but Indians as a whole. So we have run many trade missions in different countries where we're meeting with world leaders where they tell us, you should invest in our country in agriculture or land or this area, and we will guarantee this kind of return. So that's separate from the Sikh group, and that's something that I do in parallel to running the Sikh group organization. So going back to the Sikh Bank, like I was saying, initially it's going to be online.
Okay.
I'm very proud to also announce that this is in partnership with Google. They are going to be providing the technology. They're going to be providing us with the platform to move forward. So this is also a very big deal that such a big organization is partnering with our organization to make this happen. So now I'm in the process of exploring where to get the license. Now, to get a license in the Middle East, where we are now, or India or UK, it will cost millions of dollars, and it will also take between 2 to 3 years. And yes, the answer to your question is I am working with a number of financial leaders within our community. Some are retired, some are current. But, because as far as banks are concerned,
Yeah.
I know how to use them,
Correct. So
not run them.
yeah, just when we are working on the Sikh bank, correct? So all the licenses and this is a procedure that you are following right now. So can I have a quick one experience from your side or a quick one? What is your decision on the employment part? Like you are opening the Sikh bank that will help the Sikh community, or they will be approaching to any other community as well as online bank. That is okay, because in Middle East, just I want to know, because I want to tell you, like I am from the banking field only. So in Middle East there are 4 or 5 good banks that they are working only online, they don't have any of the branches. So you can collab with them or their work model. So but if you are going for the Sikh bank, what I mean to ask is there any possibility like more and more employment we can generate, and the our banking students or the our banking graduates of Sikh community, it's maybe from any part of the world, I'm not asking about India, UK, Pakistan or Hajur Sahab. I'm asking like, will us be getting any further chances on the higher positions if we just, if can we get as a priority to get into the Sikh bank and do well for the company or the organization? So
So, of course, I'm asking people, even on our website, although it's very basic, it's a one page, just a holding page. Um, anyone within our community that is in the financial industry that has experience or wants to get involved or can assist and help in any way, contact us. We're here. It's open. And already, people are approaching me.
yeah.
I've got this many years experience. I can help you do this. I can help you do that. Now, back in January, we had kind of finalized that we were going to start with getting our first license from Africa,
Okay.
because I've got very good connections. We're originally from there. East Africa, it would not cost as nearly as much as what you're saying in the UK or India. And plus, it seems like a lot straightforward process that would reach our goal quicker. The goal is to get the license. The goal is to get the funding for the license. So these two things would happen a lot easier and a lot faster in Africa. But since we made the announcement, I've also had some calls from South Africa and other cities and countries as well to say that we could also do the same as well if you're interested. And again, like you say, there's so many Sikh who are in the financial industry, who are working in very senior positions across the globe, who have also reached out and also given us other options and ideas. You can also go take it this route and reach your goal a lot faster. Yep. This is the beauty of me coming and speaking with people like yourself who have a very good reach within the community to get this word out there. So again, I will say, if there's anybody out there who's watching or listening to this podcast, please get in contact. You can go to the Seek Group website, and from there you can find out all of our projects, social media. My number is public. I'm getting messages and calls from all sorts of people all times a day. And it's all about connecting and working together.
Sure. So that means it's a great opportunity. Like Sikh Bank right now, it's under process only, all the licenses and all the other documentation part. But if you are going online, so that is a great, because all the traditional models like banking in India, or they are just, because banking has a wide verse of methods that we are using right now globally. So a traditional use of the banking, which branch to branch banking we are doing. But right now, if you are going for online banking, like 4 or 5 good, we call it as a fintech as well.
100%.
Yeah.
That's it,
so if you are going for fintech, so that is great, and for us, like it will be a great opportunity and it will be a great network, because I think like what our community needs is only the direction. We
100%.
have talent, we have capability, we have patience, we have the kind of person that can do anything around the world with the superior quality. But we only need the person, collaboration, network, direction to get them in the direct way. So this is my experience, what we have in Hajur Sahab, what we have in Punjab. So through this medium, just I want to urge people, like, be there, there are people like Dr. Nodeep Singh sir, who is doing well in the part in the various fields like if you say about the Sikh Award, he is the founder of Sikh Awards. If you say about Sikh Bank, he is going to open the Sikh Bank soon. He's also working on the various aspects in the various which belongs to our Sikh community for the welfare of our community. So being Punjabi, so being Hajuri, so we are same, we are one. But why I am always assisting Hajuri means we have a different name, and we take that image on the upper level. So I just want to urge people also to get in contact with us, collab with us, and get your contacts done. The Sikh group, you can also Google it. So from there you can get more and more information on the site regards to their projects that the ongoing projects are on. So right now they are working on the Sikh Bank, which is a great opportunity for the individuals who are working in the commerce background, who are just planning to work in the banking sector. So for the community as well, for the individual, somewhere if you have to reach in your career as well, it's a great opportunity. We have the people in our community who are doing well and good in the business or in the sector. Yeah. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah.
And once again, it's always a pleasure to visit Dubai. And I hope we get we can cut that there.